Sup guys, so as promised, Black Ops sniper commentary. This is, I think it's called Launch, whatever the hell this map is. And yeah, so the reason I wanted to put this one up specifically is because I'm feeling the effects of not playing Black Ops in so long with the sniper rifle, and also just an experience from not practicing and things like that. So there's some pretty useful tips on this one. Mainly sticking to the edges of the map, like I'm not doing right now, and I have little doubt that as a sniper you will pay for things like that. You need to stick to the edges of the map. That's where you have the best advantage. Claymore piece of shit. So yeah, this game was right after a couple of matches of Arena in World of Warcraft, a couple of frustrating matches of Arena, but yeah, I just sort of buckled down and started getting some kills. A nice little spree here. Okay, so now I know the guys are moving forward, so you obviously want to flashbang, and you can still see this team guys coming along there. Pretty obvious there's some guys on the other side of there. Flashbang. And this guy. Anyways. So I'm running a bit of a strange setup at the moment with perks because I'm sucking so hard. I'm using the, what's that thing called? Radar disruptor thingamabob. The airstrike and that little mini chopper, useless one. It's actually quite a good server. You weren't allowed to camp on it, so it suits me. Don't like camping. So one of the other topics that I wanted to sort of bring up in this, not really related to the game, was the whole issue of quick scoping versus hard scoping and no scoping, all that crap that people talk about. So the way I see it is play whatever you feel comfortable with. Sniping does not mean you have to hard scope or you have to no scope or any of that crap. Just do whatever works for you. If you want to sit at the edge of a corridor and snipe, that's cool, man. That's probably what sniping was designed to be. So stick with whatever you're comfortable with, whatever suits you. And people were asking about my sensitivity and shit like that. I'm currently using 0.7, yes, so below 1 sensitivity. Probably because I used to play Counter-Strike, and back then I did the same with the Colt and the AK, so it just feels more natural and easier to snipe with than using a really high sensitivity. But things like that, once again, doesn't matter. Use whatever you feel comfortable with. It's not about what I'm using or what any other sniper's using. It's about what feels right for you. And perks and all that shit, and don't worry about it. Like I said, whatever works for you. Yeah, so with regards to the whole no scoping and quick scoping and all that sort of thing, people have this aversion to using the pistol. Now, the pistol is probably the most useful thing I have. As you can see, whenever I go for a quick scope, I always swap to the pistol straight away. The reason being that half the time you hit mark of someone or you miss. Pistol's probably going to kill a guy more effectively than going for a no scope or a knife or some shit like that. So yeah, I like the pistol, and I'm using the CZ again, but the revolver works, all that shit works. Just whatever works for you, use it. I've kind of swapped to using the flashbangs again because mainly because it helps me pick off a few more kills if there's more than one person in the room, whereas before I was going with the gas, which is still a really good option on some maps, but on things like this I find the flashbang to be better. Another thing I was wondering from you guys is the whole internet community, the whole troll thing and people with the negative comments and all that sort of crap. So I was recently giving Crisis 2 a shot, and also the scope there. And so recently their servers haven't been really working correctly, and guys couldn't log in. So the first reaction from the community is to just rage and whine about it. I really believe in something called constructive criticism. If something's not working, cool, man. Let people know about it so they can fix it. I do not see the point of sitting there and saying how shit a game is when you haven't even played it. So yeah, Crisis 2, I actually managed to get into that. If anyone's trying to play it and they're having trouble logging in, you go into the game, create a new username and a new email. The email can be anything you like, and then log in like that. That's what worked for me, and I was having the same login issues as everyone else. So yeah, just create your account through the game. Crisis 2 is looking pretty good, but the only problem is it runs like dog's ass. Yeah, it's pretty slow, and there's not really much flexibility in the settings. I think I have a gamer at 1680 by 1050. I've got a R7 960 and an HD5 970 graphics card, 6 gigs of DDR3, 1800 RAM. That was running like shit. So yeah, that concludes the game. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you've got any questions, please feel free to put them in the comments, and like, dislike, and all that other crap. Thanks.